Hello everyone and welcome to the Rebound. I'm Andrew Badillo and I'm joined alongside Quinnipiac men's ice hockey beat reporter Victoria Rutigliano. Victoria, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. So Victoria, was a slow start for the team tonight. First 5 minutes of the game, sluggish. Cornell went up 1-0. However, the first line for the Bobcats really got them back into the game. Landon Smith tallying a goal.
Well, this has been a thing that's been happening to Quinnipiac a lot during the second half of the season, them not being able to play as much in the first period. And I think that also has a lot to do with the fact that the other team knows they're playing the #1 team in the country, so they're coming out excited, they're coming out ready to play, they're coming out ready to beat the #1 team in the country, and you kind of saw that here in the first 5 minutes of the game. Quinnipiac may be a little sluggish because they haven't played in 12 days, and so Cornell just gave it right to them and scored in the first few minutes of the game. Other than that, though, the next 55 minutes, Pecknold said it in the press conference, was really good from the Bobcat squad.
Yeah, certainly, Victoria. I mean, we saw Sam Annis get back on the scoring sheet. He did have a quiet weekend the last week of the regular season, scored tonight. He's the best player, offensive player for the Bobcats tonight. It was really important for him to get it going. And Victoria, we're going to move along now to the size factor of Cornell. They are one of the biggest teams in the whole country.
They're the tallest team in
Yes.
the country. They weigh the second most.
Big red army coming in.
Yes.
Looks like a bunch of California Redwoods coming in. They're all huge. And it obviously made a difference tonight. We saw players like Christian Hilbeck, Anthony Angiulo out in front of the net. It seemed like it was very hard for Michael Gartig to sort of track pucks whizzing past him. Few went in. He played a solid game, I think, however, so far. But Victoria, the size factor, how important and how much of a factor did it really play in the game tonight? It
definitely played a huge factor. I mean, you could see it from the press box how much bigger this Cornell squad is than Quinnipiac. Quinnipiac's a pretty small team. However, I thought Quinnipiac definitely played their game for the entire game. They didn't give up as many dumb penalties as they normally do when they play this team. There were 10 penalties in the game, so yes, there was some pushing and shoving, especially after the whistle, but I think that just comes with playoff hockey and the excitement of it all. But it was good for Quinnipiac that they weren't making those dumb penalties to get them in the box, because that's where they've had trouble. So yes, this is a really big team, and yes, you see big players in front of Gartig in his zone, maybe freaking him out a little bit, but he was still able to only allow 2 goals in net, so I don't think the physicality played as much into it as we originally thought it was going to.
Yeah, certainly, Victoria. I mean, we heard it. Travis St. Dennis earlier in the week said that he likes playing against Cornell because he can use his speed and small frame size to sort of get around the speed. And we heard it in the post game. I asked him if the chippiness would get to them, and he said no. They expect that Cornell's going to be whacking the body all night and to sort of put it out of their mind and just go forward with their game plan. However, Victoria, we move on. It's a short turnover for the Bobcats. 7 p.m. tomorrow night, Game 2. What are some of the things they need to work on moving forward?
I think definitely they need to clean up their passes. I noticed a lot during the game, especially on odd man rushes, they would make a pass and it wouldn't go anywhere near the player they were passing to. And that's something that you need to get down, especially this late in the season. And I think it actually came from both sides. I thought Cornell was having trouble putting passes together too. And that just will help out with the speed of play. If you can't string along the passes, you're not going to be able to move up and down the ice as fast. So that's definitely something they need to work on. But I thought their first line looked really good tonight. I thought their defense played phenomenal. So it was definitely a good game for the Bobcats.
Certainly. Bobcats take Game 1 5-2. Tomorrow night is Game 2 at 7 p.m. 4 years ago, Quinnipiac played Cornell in Game 2 of the quarterfinals. They won 10-0. Would we see the same fate as 4 years ago? We'll wait and see. For more information, visit our website at q30television.com. And for more information, also follow us on social media at Q30 Sports. For Victoria Rutigliano, I'm Andrew Badillo. Have a good one.